She made note of the fact that there were vacant spots aplenty where they could have parked closer to the eatery. Even so, preferring to ought a eupeptic spin on the whys and why-fors of this somber little in-group's rationale for parking in the hintermost corner of the lot, she took it as given that Garrett and Company had decided to walk the extra furlongs for the sake of exercising their joints and or breathing in some fresh air. All the same, it seemed to her that they could have been more considerate of the fact that she wasn't wearing the right kind of kickers for such an arduous trek across the asphalt. Bethinking the brilliant red phosphorescence of the Hope diamond wherewith Garrett had gifted her, kept her spleen momentarily in check. The eat spot turned out to be a modest, single-storied structure of reinforced concrete, hemispheric in shape, with portholes for windows. Was this the Cajun, Siberian bistro everyone had been raving about? She wondered. Or could it be that new Alsatian Eskimo joint that had recently opened on the opposite end of town? The ambiance it projected from its facade didn't quite tally with the reviews she'd read in the Pimpleton Monitor about either of said establishments. As soon as they entered the building, a spike-haired hostess in a riding habit, who was 3 heads taller than Melody and had an immutably lurid semi-smile on her face, stepped forward out of the shadows to greet Garrett and his colleagues, as if they, along with their kith and kin, had been regulars there for countless generations. She gave Melody a cursory once-over, but otherwise paid her no mind. Pointedly so, 'twould seem. Which was queer in a way, for Melody was accustomed to being the cynosure rather than the eyesore wherever she set her pretty young feet. The proprietor of the establishment, who was a Luciano Pavarotti clone in black tie, emerged from one of the sloping corridors leading to the kitchen and offered a warm and lavish welcome to his guests, shaking their hands one by one, as though he were an honorable dignitary. Seemingly abstracted or preoccupied, he either deliberately overlooked or mayhaps simply forgot to acknowledge Melody's presence, which didn't go by her unremarked.